Hey everybody, welcome back to Quali-Tea time. So, in the news today, well, I guess a little bit of explanation why this particular vlog is late. Different reasons to usual, believe it or not. The building, which is not the den, the building, which is, the other side of this wall, has some problems with its front door. As near as we can tell, the hinges are slipping a fair bit on one side, so consequently it's tilting a degree. So that's in need of some significant repair because it's now making it extremely noisy to lock because you have to slam it and then hunt it up into position and push it, and then it's easier from the outside, but that's not really much when you're trying to lock it from indoors, so yeah. And that's making it kind of difficult to actually record anything without having to stop for 10 to 15 plus seconds at a time whilst someone slams the door over and over to try and get it to shut. Speaking of, my wrist has been, wonky for a while now, but it's actually been getting fairly better. It previously, different wrist. You'll see why I'm holding up this wrist in a second. It previously goes to, 90 degrees. It's been going to, more like 60, until recently, where it has actually managed to start being able to regain its 90-degree shift until the door came to be a problem. So my wrist is a little wrecked right now, because every time that I open that door, I have to now manhandle it back into position, and that requires both hands, which is putting a lot of strain on an already weakened wrist. But hopefully, that won't be a problem for too long. We have already sent out for maintenance on that. Haven't heard anything back about it, but ostensibly they'll be sending somebody to fix it. If not, I'll be making them send somebody to fix it very soon. Other than that, with news on Fox 10 2, or Fox 10 Beta, however you want to call it, we are looking to finally sign, the last bit of paperwork, this Friday, which is, tomorrow by the time you see this, and hopefully that means we'll get the keys to the place middle of next week. Now, a reminder, having the keys just means we can start renovating it. It does need some repair, it does need some reworking so that it actually functions for us as a unit, as an operation, as a dwelling. Me in particular. So we need to make sure there's an internet connection there. We need to make sure that the signal is able to get to a decent place. We need to make sure the bathroom is basically just rebuilt, because the bathroom is tiny as it currently is. So we need to expand bathroom a bit. So yeah, we're not going to be moving in anytime this month. Not likely, not happening. But we will have the keys to it in a week's time or so. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll see. Depends entirely upon how swiftly paperwork gets put through. Other than that, not a terrible lot is going on, so with that in mind, on to the schedule. Our upcoming streams for the week. On Thursday at 11 PM BST, we have Midnight, where a Twitter poll has recently closed by the time you see this, and it's currently looking strongly like Dead by Daylight, but check out the stream or the next vlog for concrete details. Then on Saturday at 9 PM BST, we have the Carousel, spinning the wheel to find out what strange thing we'll be playing. And lastly, on Tuesday at 9 PM BST, we have Building Blocks, where we're going to be doing some more development of the Blood Elegance mod. Take that, Blood Magic. And videos you might have missed for the week. We have a couple of videos of Daily by Daylight, where Amanda continues to pursue her pig-staging dream for the remainder of the Blood Hunt weekend event. Meanwhile, the survivors encountered the elusive Lag Switcher. And an episode of New Helner as the map winds to a close, the world is opening up, and in this event, the Changelings investigate a sea of fire and doom in the Nether. And on to the questions. So as always, these are drawn from the comments section of the preceding vlog. If you have anything to ask me, drop it down in the comments below. We'll see what gets answered. And our one and only question for the week comes from Nick Matt. Do you have the possibility to attend a convention in the near future? Little bit of detail on this. In the span of the last year, the last fiscal year, I should say, the last point I had to fill out my taxes and such, I generated somewhere in the region of slightly more than half of American minimum wage, which is even less here in the UK. And I also only very, very recently managed to actually generate any degree of actual savings, and even those have barely survived 2 weeks into this month. If my Patreon earnings almost doubled, attending conventions would be trivial. As it is, I actually barely get by in a lot of cases. I happen to live in a very, very cheap area, which helps a lot. But between that and moving house in the next month or so, it's quite probable that Fuzz and I aren't going to be able to afford to attend a convention for a while, unless somebody's willing to pay for, our tickets, our travel, our, hosting, then, yeah, probably not gonna happen. so we probably won't be at MCM this October, unfortunately. That'd be nice. And that's about it for today, so hope you've all enjoyed, and I shall, as ever, catch you all next time.